Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for coming to this presentation. I'm glad to see you all. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch our video presentation. And before getting into the discussion, let me introduce myself and my partner. I am Rais Maredi and student number 2019-07 384. And then next my partner Miss Raihana Hanuna, student number 2007 388. Next, Hadiati Fadila, student number 2019-07 378. Muhammad Fahmi, Mr. Muhammad Fahmi, 2015-07 301 23. And last one, Rofina Minsyah, student number 2019-07 375. And we are from group 6, class C. In this presentation we will discussion about first I will explain to you about explain the contents of 3 articles briefly, explain Islamic business ethic from what we have learned, and next explain how each article help us understand what is Islamic business ethic and which aspect of Islamic business would we like to exploit in the future, and similarities and differences of the 3 articles, strength and weakness of its articles. Okay, first I will explain to you. Okay, I will start by explaining, then my friend will continue. I will explain answer number 1 and 2. The question is number 1. In your own words, explain what article 1 is about. So, it is very interesting what is written and discussed by Tanri Abeng in this article. He tried to describe how a business ethic in Islamic context. In the perspective of a Muslim business leader, this article tried to explain how important leaders are in business and how a leader should behave or ethically, especially in the view of Islam. The article tried to explain how leaders are the key to cultural development in a company, because it is found that one of the major influences in the progress of a company is healthy ethic and ethical leaders by applying 3 basic ingredients: inspiring high vision and attainable standards, a value system based on the principle of freedom and justice, and promoting fairness, business integrity and efficiency, and the courage to face talk decision when placing one complete trust in Allah. And next, number two, the question is, in your own words, explain what Article 2 is about. So, the Article 2 explain what explain about necessary Islamic business ethic at Bank Syariah. Bank Syariah Indonesia is an ethical article written by Gustin Mura, Okawidana, Sudarsono, and other friends discussion discussing ethic and its measurements. This is an interesting article because previously only few previous studies discussion the implementation of Sharia business ethic in Islamic bank, and no one has suggested how to measure such implementation. This article then tried to from the Al-Quran and Hadith about the dimension of business ethic that need to be applied in Islamic banking, where there are seven dimensions, namely the unity of God, virtue, justice, and equity, sincerity, balance, guardianship, and responsibility. With these seven dimensions, it will able to provide privileges for Islamic banks and be able to differ, differentiate from conventional banks. So, then my friend will continue explain. Mrs. Raihana Hanuna.
Okay, I will explain the number 3 and number 4. Number 3, in your own words, explain what article is about. The conclusion that can be taken is that all people in the company or in a business transaction have their own proportion of those who are trapped or have the same simple main priority when doing anything in the name of Allah, so that the work becomes a blessing and not for any purpose. The regulations that exist in Islamic business are taken from guaranteed sources such as the Al-Quran and Sunnah. In Islamic business, all have responsibility and must act fairly and in accordance with Sharia in every business transaction system that is in it, and good relationships are also needed so that the company can run well between employees, campaigns, and stakeholders. Everything that is done must be in accordance with the interest and needs, because anything that is excessive is not good. And number 4, what you have learned in this course, how do you explain in Islamic business ethics? Business ethics in Islamic uses the basics of the Al-Quran and Sunnah, Qiyas, and Ijma, in which there must be a degree, responsibility, and honest way that will not harm or be harmed because of using a contract or agreement agreed by both parties without any unilateral benefit. And next, for number 5 and number 6.
Next, answer number 5 and 6. So each article can help me understand Islamic business ethics. It's more or less the same. First article, help understand how to be a good leader. This article is able to provide complete information. Thoroughly discussion what is needed, and from the discussion I came to know how to be good leader. And this article is able to guide me until I can, increasing understanding correctly and clearly, helping anyone to understand it from business people, both beginners and those who are currently leader. Even anyone can become a leader. Second article. Lesson lesson how to apply Islamic business ethics. This business article have how to measure the implementation of Islamic business ethics in Islamic bank. This article is also in accordance with the Quran and Sunnah. So without hesitation, I studied and understood this article. All the discussion have been summarized and this article in full so that it is very easy to understand for me who is still a student and for others, where previously and no one has discussed the chapter and the application of Islamic business ethics. And this article can also understand how a behave better and my attitude. This third article have This third article have provides information about what stakeholders how they relate to anyone such as company employees, suppliers, how to behave with buyers, debtor, and how to compete properly. This article helped me and everyone to ethically differentiate between Islamic bank and conventional bank, and can help me understand that every human being is the same. Next, number 6. Number 1, it is equally important to be studied and understood by Islamic bank. Number 2, discussion Islamic business factor. Number 3, discussion ethical ways of doing Islamic business. Number 4, what aim to develop business in Islam. Number 5, what use Sharia principles. Number 6, have a good business vision. Number 7, give example of how to apply business ethics to the Islamic bank. Number 8, some the same for business people. And number 9, can be read in people. Anyone.
Okay, I will explain number 7 and 8. My name Rovina Minza, study number 2019 alt 7 300 75. Namely number 7, about the difference of the three articles. This 7 this 7 what are difference? Mention all that you can find. Difference 1. Focus on the Islamic business leader perspective. So in article 1, they focus on discussing how to be a good Islamic business leader. Next, namely number 2, focus on measuring the ethic of the Islamic business Now, in this second article, the author focused on how he measuring Islamic business ethic by using Islamic business ethic measuring tools. Next, number 3, focus on balancing an ethical responsibility on organization stakeholders. Well, in the third article, this author focused on discussing how organization stakeholders balance ethic responsibilities. Next, number 4, the three articles that made indifference were his methods of research. So what this distinguishes the three articles is that what the author has examined is different. Although the main concept in the same, namely discussing Islamic business ethics. Next, number 8, the what are the strengths and weaknesses of a article in helping you understand Islamic business ethics. The advantage, this one already be set on the Quran. Next, number 2, its main purpose can be clearly identified. Next, number 3, every article is recommended to do justice. Next, number 4, it is always recommended that the good qualities commanded by Allah that are listed in the Quran in trading. Next, number 5, can be a good example to build a business. Next, number 6, the use of the language is good, so it makes it easier for readers to understand it. Next, the efficiency. This one, not all articles share his vision directly. Number 2, many contain scientific words that are difficult to understand. Next, number 3, is not implementation of the measurement of Sharia business ethic in Indonesia Islamic Bank. Next, number 4, many words that are too high, that are difficult to understand. Next, answer Mr. Fahmi. Thank you.
Uh, so I say so sorry, guys. Mr. Fahmi was unable to attend today's presentation, so I will explain his part. The question is, what aspect of Islamic business that you would like to research in the future? So, in the future, Mr. Fahmi like to research about the essential aspect of Muslim is the ethical aspect of doing business in Muslim countries. Islam as an Islamic country learn how to do business in a similar business. So that's all. That is what aspect of Islamic business that Mr. Fahmi like to research in the future, and I'm so sorry Mr. Fahmi was unable to attend today's presentation, so I will explain his part. Finally, you know, will what aspect of Islamic business that you would like to research in the future. So that's all, guys. That's all. And thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Sorry, guys, if our presentation is not perfect. May all those we have shares be beneficial for all of us. And thank you so much. Hope you enjoy and have a nice day. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.